Indeed, the self-knowing wise one, steadfast and calm, moves through worldly pleasures as if in play. There is no likeness at all between him and the deluded, the state that even Indra and the gods long to attain. How wondrous that the yogi abiding in it feels no elation. One who knows that the self remains untouched within by virtue or vice, just as space is never truly touched by the smoke seen within it. He who sees the entire universe as the self alone, who could restrain such a great being from living freely as he wills? From Brahma down to a blade of grass, among all four kinds of beings, only the enlightened one has the power to be free from desire and aversion. Rare indeed is the one who knows the self as one, as the Lord of the universe, and such a one knows no fear anywhere. You are untouched by anything. You are pure. What is there to renounce? Dissolve this illusion of union and rest in the oneness of the self. Just as bubbles rise from the sea, this world appears from the one self. Knowing this, merge back into the self. Though the world appears before your eyes, it is unreal, like a snake imagined in a rope. You, the spotless one, are untouched by it. Know this, and dissolve into the self. Be equal in pleasure and pain, whole in both hope and despair, the same in life and in death. Knowing this, be absorbed in the self. I am infinite like the sky. This world is but a jar, a mere formation of nature. This is true knowledge, neither to be renounced nor accepted, but simply to dissolve into. I am like the vast ocean. This world appears like waves upon me. Such is knowledge. No need to reject or grasp, only to rest in unity. This world is imagined in me, like silver falsely seen in mother of pearl. To know this is wisdom. There is nothing to hold on to, nothing to let go, just be. I am in all beings, and all beings are in me. This is knowledge, not renunciation, not possession, but merging with what is.
In the boundless ocean that is myself, the world drifts like a ship, moved by the winds of its own mind. Yet it stirs no disturbance in me. Waves of the world arise and subside in the vast ocean of my being, naturally by the play of illusion. Yet I am untouched, neither increased nor diminished. This world, just a flicker of imagination upon the endless sea of myself. I abide beyond form, in supreme stillness and peace. In that infinite, stainless expanse there is no sense of self, no otherness either. Detached, desireless, serene, I simply am. How remarkable! I am pure awareness itself, and this world is but a mirage, a trick of illusion. What then within me could be deemed worth taking or leaving?
Bondage exists when the mind desires something, grieves over something, gives up something, takes hold of something, feels joy or feels anger. Liberation occurs when the mind neither desires nor grieves, neither gives up nor takes hold, neither rejoices nor gets angry. Bondage is present when the mind is attached to any visible object. And liberation is when the mind is free from attachment to all visible things. Deciding what should be done and what should not, such dualities and doubts never truly cease for anyone. Knowing this, become detached and indifferent. Be a renunciant and do not blindly follow such rigid rules or rituals. O child, blessed are those rare souls who, observing the futile actions of the world, lose their desire for life, pleasure, and even food. All this is impermanent, filled with the threefold sufferings of body, fate, and worldly pain. It is meaningless, contemptible, and worthy of abandonment. Only by firmly realizing this can one attain peace. What time or age has ever existed when humans were free from doubt? So disregard your uncertainties and effortlessly achieve liberation. Seeing the many conflicting views of sages, saints, and yogis who would not become detached and find peace. Whoever attains direct knowledge of consciousness and embodies detachment and equanimity will surely lead others beyond the cycle of birth and death. See the transformations in the world as mere changes in the quantity of subtle elements. By perceiving this truth, you will be instantly freed from bondage and established in your true nature. Desire itself is the cause of the world. Knowing this, renounce all attachments. Such renunciation will lead to the abandonment of desires, and you will remain in your true, unchanging self. Give up the enemies, desires, and wealth, which are the primary cause of many misfortunes. Rejecting these leads to righteousness and indifference to everything. Look at friends, land, treasury, and other possessions as a dream illusion that will be destroyed in a few days. Wherever there is craving, there is the world. Taking refuge in mature detachment, become desireless and be happy. Desires alone are the bondage for the self. Extinguishing desires is called liberation. Non-attachment to worldly things leads to continuous bliss. You are one, without a second, conscious and pure. The world is inert and unreal. You have no trace of ignorance nor desire to know. In past lives, many times your kingdoms, children, wives, bodies, and comforts have been destroyed despite your attachment to them. No amount of wealth, desires, or good deeds can bring peace from this world of illusion. In countless births, you have performed actions with body, mind, and speech that caused suffering. Now be detached from them. Change such as appearance and disappearance occurs naturally. One who understands this becomes free from disturbance and suffering and attains peace with ease. God is the creator of all, there is no other. One who knows this with certainty loses all inner desires and becomes detached and serene. Prosperity and adversity come in their own time, governed by destiny. One who knows this becomes content and self-controlled, without desire or sorrow. Pleasure and pain, birth and death are also governed by fate. One who knows this acts without attachment, effortlessly and without being affected. Suffering arises only from worry. There is no other cause. One who knows this becomes free from worry, peaceful, happy, and desireless. I am not the body, nor does the body belong to me. I am pure awareness. One who knows this becomes liberated in life and no longer remembers past deeds or anticipates future ones. From a blade of grass to Brahma, all is myself. One who knows this with certainty becomes free from desires, pure, peaceful, and unattached to what is gained or not gained. This wondrous world is actually unreal. One who knows this becomes free from desires and rests as pure awareness, immersed in deep peace.
First, I became indifferent to bodily actions. Then I became indifferent to speech. Now, free from all anxieties, I remain established in my true self. Unattached to sound and other sensory objects, and knowing the self is not visible, I remain undisturbed and focused in my true nature. Observing both deluded states and meditative absorption as natural fluctuations, I remain firmly established in my own being, free from the notions of acceptance and rejection, and untouched by joy and sorrow. I abide in my natural state. Seeing all spiritual stages, disciplines, and the mind's choices and aversions, I remain as I am, rooted in the self. Understanding that ritual actions arise from ignorance and realizing the true essence clearly, I rest in my true nature. Even when pondering the unthinkable, one only thinks of thoughts. Hence, abandoning all such contemplation, I remain in myself. Whoever lives this way becomes fulfilled. Whoever has this nature is truly liberated. The inherent quality of having nothing is hard to attain, even with just a loincloth. Hence, abandoning both the feelings of renunciation and acquisition, I remain content in all situations. There is no suffering from the body, none from the tongue, and none from the mind. Abandoning all efforts, I remain at ease in all conditions. No action is truly ever done. Understanding this truth, I simply do whatever arises and remain content in all situations. Yogis who remain identified with the body get bound by ideas of action and inaction. But abandoning notions of union and separation, I remain content in all situations. I gain no benefit nor suffer any loss from resting, walking, sleeping, sitting, or dreaming. Therefore, I remain content in all situations. I lose nothing by sleeping and gain nothing by effort or effortlessness. Reflecting often on the predictable cycle of pleasure and pain, and having dropped notions of good and bad, I remain content in all situations. He who is thoughtless by nature and rarely forms desires becomes free from past impressions, just as a man awakened from sleep is free from his dreams. When no desire remains in me, what use do I have for wealth, friends, sensual pleasures, scriptures, or knowledge? Realizing the witness, the Supreme Self, the Lord, I have become indifferent to bondage and liberation. I do not even concern myself with liberation anymore. One who is inwardly free of all notions and outwardly moves without care, appearing like one deluded. Such a one is known only by another who is alike.
Hi! If you found peace in listening to this audio even a little, I'm grateful. I've truly enjoyed creating this audio, and I hope it brought something meaningful to your day. If you'd like to hear more, please subscribe and share it with others. Your support will really help me continue sharing these timeless reflections. Thank you.